Hello, welcome to episode 3.4. Last time we looked at containment, NATO, and the Warsaw Pact. This time, we will focus on how tensions over Germany escalated into the Berlin Blockade. After World War II, Germany was divided into four zones. Berlin, which was deep in the Soviet zone, was also split into four sectors. Tensions rose over reconstruction as well as currency reform. The Soviets were also concerned about the creation of Bizonia and Trizonia. Let's look at the reasons for the Berlin blockade. Firstly, it was an attempt to pressure the West politically. The Soviets had objected to currency reform and they wanted the West to abandon their plans for an independent West Germany. This was really an attempt to assert Soviet dominance and slow down Western consolidation. Stalin also wanted to ensure Soviet security. He wanted to keep East Germany under his control and prevent Western influence in Berlin. By doing so, he would strengthen the Soviet buffer zone against future threats. Lastly, it was also an attempt to boost the Soviet image and authority. The blockade demonstrated power and challenged the West's presence. It was also meant to intimidate the Allies and reinforce Soviet prestige in the Communist bloc. However, the blockade ultimately failed. The main reason for this is the Berlin airlift. The West had supplied Berlin by air, providing food, coal, and other essentials. This countered the blockade and showed Western resolve. At the same time, the blockade posed logistical challenges for the Soviets. Maintaining a blockade over a large area was resource intensive and risky. It exposed limits to Soviet power and made the blockade unsustainable. Lastly, there was also international pressure. The blockade drew global condemnation, while the US gained diplomatic support. This undermined Soviet authority and reduced the blockade's effectiveness as a political tool. Did you notice a pattern? The aims of the blockade are connected to why it failed. Stalin underestimated Western determination, overlooked the logistical difficulties, and misjudged the global reaction. This made the blockade backfire. This brings us to the end of the episode. By studying context, motives, and outcomes, you can approach Cold War questions with confidence and flexibility. I hope this has enhanced your readiness to navigate any question the exam throws at you.